The alleged mastermind behind 28-year-old Tshegofatso Pule's murder has been denied bail by the Roodepoort Magistrate Court west of Johannesburg. Police arrested Ntuthuko Shoba at his Florida home last month after the man convicted of Pule's murder had implicated him following a plea bargain agreement with the state. In June last year, Pule's body was found hanging from a tree in an open veld in Roodepoort. Pule, who had stab wounds to the chest, was 8 months pregnant at the time.
The applicant did not reply to the allegation by the state that there are other witnesses apart from the cell phone records and the video footage and the testimony of the convicted accused at this stage. It finds that the statement of the applicant is not sufficient to show that there are exceptional circumstances why it would be in the interest that he be released on bail, and bail is refused.
Earlier, our reporter Nosipo Ncube gave this update.
We heard in court today, as you have already mentioned, Magistrate Denise Smith denying the bail application made by 32-year-old Ntuthuko Shoba, leading towards the arguments that were made by the state on Monday, where they said there was nothing exceptional with what the defense argued with regard to whether or not he should be granted or denied bail. We heard from the magistrate saying that the strength of the case is also taken into factor, as well as the fact that the mere details of his job status and whether or not he will abide by the conditions set out by his bail is not enough in justifying reasons why he should be granted bail. So as you're seeing and hearing behind me, celebrations from the organizations that I mentioned earlier, who have been attending each and every court proceeding with so much consistency, joined by other organizations as well as other members of the public who are here for other matters but find themselves celebrating with the family members as well as friends and organizations who are here opposing bail. But I have with me one of the members of My Sister's Keeper movement, which is a movement that was prompted by the death of Tshegofatso Pule, that was founded on the basis of her death, and that is Butlale Mudisane. Getting a reaction from you and what you saw in court, you all could not contain your joy with what was read out in court today. Just give us that reaction as well again.
I'm so glad that they actually gave us what we were anticipating. We knew, deep down in our guts that, he couldn't be allowed to get bail. We're so ecstatic. We're so happy. And look at the support that we've had today. We have Friends of Sisters Keeper. We have the GBV brigade that came out in numbers to come and support us. We have the Kwanele Foundation that is also here to support us, and many others. We have the Soweto Defense Force also here to support us. So we're so ecstatic, and this just sets a great precedent, going forward for the rest of us to know that the law is indeed in our side. The law is indeed, going to take care of women and children, because for so long, cases such as these are not taken as seriously as this one has been. There's a lot of perpetrators that are still walking our streets. So we're just so happy that we got what we got today.
Your initial thoughts from Monday when the defense was making its argument as well as the state, did you foresee this happening today? How are you feeling when you're walking into court today as Sisters Keeper?
We knew, because it was made clear that everything that the defense gave, the reasons that they gave were not enough. They were not enough. There was nothing unique about anything that they gave for him to walk free, while to attend trial while he's actually outside, And the prosecution had so many great points that they stated. So we were just, honestly hoping that today would come out as this, and we would emerge victorious. It does show that indeed Tshegofatso and Kamano are not sleeping. They are fighting in spirit. We're happy.
Thank you very much. That's Botlhale Modisane from Sisters Keepers movement, just, expressing the joy they felt following the judgment that was made by the Roodepoort Magistrate's Court today, denying Ntuthuko Shoba bail. We will be back in court on the 25th of March for the indictment, but a little later I will be speaking to the official family spokesperson, who is the uncle to Tshegofatso Pule, that being Tumisang Katake. Hopefully get a reaction from the NPA as well as other organizations who are picketing or demonstrating outside the court today. Desiree?
I wanted to ask you to give us a sense of Ntuthuko's demeanor during court today.
Well, Ntuthuko, Desiree, like the other appearances that we've seen before, the 2 or 3 appearances that we've seen before, appears quite nonchalant. We really couldn't take much out of his expressions in court today. He handled himself very calmly. He didn't look like someone who was agitated or stressed about the outcome of the hearing today. And before that as well, I think he looked as though he had a lot of faith in his defense, was trying to, secure him that bail application, or granting him that bail. So I really can't tell you much with regard to his demeanor and the way he was. He did appear to be very calm, but we will be seeing more of him again on the 25th of March.